and welcome to the Raw Vegan Guru channel, where we are raising our health consciousness. In today's video, I'm going to go over the top 3 reasons to go vegan. There are many videos out there that have long lists. I believe I even saw one that was like 101 reasons. I really wanted to keep this simple because it's so effective and it makes such an impact on you, others around you, and the planet. So number 1 reason to go vegan is your health. You're going to achieve more nourishment. You're going to be able to absorb more vitamins, minerals, and all of the different enzymes and benefits from a vegan diet. Not so much processed food vegan diet, but more whole food based. You're also going to have a lot of options. So a lot of times people think that meat eating recipes and meat eating culture covers the gamut of everything. So then when you hear vegan, they'll say, oh, well, that doesn't really have a lot of options, or that's limiting. It's actually opposite. If you think about all of the plants on this great kingdom of our earth, it is endless. When you bring in all of the different spices and the additions to everything, the herbs, you have an array of a intensely immense option choice. So that fails. Then preventing and curing disease. If we eat a whole food plant-based diet, we're going to be preventing disease. Then if we have disease, we can start to reverse that through such actions like raw food vegan diet and fasting. And there are different approaches that really have to come away from anything to do with the meat eating diet and lifestyle, because that's all acid forming and that's all causing inflammation, and it's going to disrupt your health. It is not going to make you healthy, even though that's a misconception. But if you do see somebody that's eaten meat their whole lives, they're probably going to the doctors too. So also, lastly, for your health is your consciousness. It's going to help dissipate the mirage, and it's going to really clear up your mind and bring more clarity. It's not going to weigh you down as much, and it's going to give you more energy. You're going to be happier and healthier on a vegan diet. Second reason to go vegan, the animals. We rarely ever talk about, as a society, how these animals are being treated and what is going on in the production of these meats that come into the packaging that you buy from the store. So when you buy these things from the store, you're not so much thinking about the process that went behind it. Now, it is not only on an energetic level very, very traumatizing and negative, but also on the environmental side of things because of all the energy resources that go into producing these animal products. Now, these animals are not treated humanely in factory farming practices, which is what most of all our supermarkets are filled with. Our hot dogs, our sausages, our eggs, our milk. All of these animals are not being ethically raised or giving them a healthy, balanced lifestyle. They're living in horrific conditions. They're being traumatized daily. They're being beaten. They're starving. And then they're being pumped full of herbicides, pesticides, and insecticides in the genetically modified food stocks, which are deteriorating their entire being, and they're just suffering. So to support that type of industry, I think somebody should just take a step back and make that decision and think about it. And if you don't know what I am talking about right now, then that's okay. There's a lot of information out there. If you look at cruelty toward animals, or if you watch documentaries like Forks Over Knives, Earthlings, Cowspiracy, your eyes will be opened. And nobody really wants to see any living creature suffer. We don't want to see ourselves suffer, our pets suffer, or a bird outside of the window suffer if it fell out of a tree and broke its wing. Instinctually, we don't want to see suffering. The last reason to go vegan, number 3. By the way, if you like this content and you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos weekly, and I go from spirituality, recipes, things that are going on in the vegan world. Lastly, the environment. Now, the production of vegan foods, the whole foods, the plants, can actually be quite detrimental to the planet because of all the mainstream chemical fertilizers, pesticides, and herbicides, again, used in mainstream agriculture. Also, the environment. We are polluting our waterways and toxifying the air with all of these different chemicals from food production, from the animals in factory farming. So if you take a look at the environment and you see all of the damage and all of the suffering that the planet has gone through in the past 100 years, with our society growing even larger and larger and having more demand for food sources, you would see that these animals, their entire cycle from A to Z, is not only horrific on the spiritual sense and consciousness for the animal and for you, but also for the planet. All of the land that is used for these animals, all of the manure and waste runoff, which releases a tremendous amount of methane gases into the environment, greenhouse gases, which are equally just as horrific and almost worse than our car exhaust pollution. It is really up there in making an impact on the environment in a negative. Also, the food stock that these animals are eating, that's also getting into the water systems and polluting places like Lake Erie, for example. So all of this information is out there. I just thought I'd bring it forward to consider why a vegan diet is so helpful for not only you, but for the environment. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, like or share, join me on my other social media platforms, and leave a comment below. Why have you gone vegan? Why are you thinking of going vegan? Do you have any questions about what it means to go vegan? I help people transition into a vegan lifestyle and maintain a healthy existence. So please follow me, and I will see you soon. Blessings and gratitude.